Aloha Keiki parents and teachers. Welcome to the study plan. My name is Kumu Kim, and in this episode, we will be running through Grade 4, Week 6 phonetic spelling. Main idea, Grade 4, Week 6 phonetic spelling. I'm going to be walking you through the phonetic spelling to provide to your children, students, or aides, and teach them how to support with phonetic spelling so that we build fluent spellers. Let's go. All right, fourth grade words. Here we go. We got three categories: short vowels, long vowels, and irregulars. For these words, they are broken down into the short vowel sounds, and you hear the sound ah here in these four words. Bottom, we kind of say bottom because we get lady, but bottom, we're going to phonetically say it correctly. And problem, the E is short, saying the short vowel sound as well. And then in these, there's a lot of digraphs, right? So we have NG is our digraph here, which makes the sound ng, and then TH makes the sound th. And at the beginning of those, stir, col, per, those are consonant blends. Okay? In our long vowel words, we have a lot of either silent e-boppers or vowel boppers. And then we also have a mixture of short vowel sounds with long vowel sounds together. And then we have two vowels go walking. So our silent e-boppers in the word whole, the E jumps over, makes the O say its name, and also with explode. And then we got that short vowel sound right at the beginning, and same with October. So we have the short vowel here, but the O says its name because this E even jumps over to make the O say its name, even though this ER right there makes the sound right? It's a R controlled sound, meaning that the R controls the vowel, doesn't allow it to say anything but its sound, which is letter R sound, Okay. Smoky, the Y is jumping over to make the O say its name. And then we get into our two vowels go walking, like in the word coach, throat, and toast, as well as foe right there. Now our irregulars, the reason why they are irregulars is we don't say copy, right? We say copy. Ah makes that short vowel sound. So the Y is saying a long vowel sound E, right? So copy. But it's not allowing the O to say its sound. And then control, it's making the sound for this first O, troll, and that O is saying its name right there. Neither of which they should be doing, right? So interesting for that one. So we're gonna have to say that phonetically correct to help our kids be able to spell that. Shown, O, the OW, yes, it does make the O sound occasionally. Typically, it'll make the ow sound, like in clown or gown, okay? But in this one, it's making the O sound. Same with the word bowl, okay? And then we have the word donut. Well, this is kind of like a two vowels go walking with the OU right there, but this GH right there is the silent sound, the OUGH, interesting, which GH can more often than not make the vowel say its name, which should be the letter O, but that U is there as well, so it's kind of hard to tell which thing is making the O say its name in that instance, right? Our first word is going to be the word strong. So we have that three-letter consonant blend. St, ah, ng, which is a two-letter sound. St, ah, ng. Okay, let's write it. S, letter S, t, ah, and or O, and then ng, ng. Now, the reason why we need to know the word ng is because we're very used to saying ing, ing, right? A lot of us have learned that. But ing isn't the only way that ng is utilized. It's utilized in ing for ing, ong, ong, ang, ang, and ung, ring, rang, rung, sing, sang, song, sung, right? So we have all these different ones in which they're utilized. It's not always ing. Okay, so that's why we need to know ng as a sound rather than ing. Okay. Here we go into our next word, wrong. This kind of stinker right here at the beginning, we got a silent letter. So we're going to skip that very beginning silent letter and then go into ng, right? Ong. So we have, I would suggest skipping this sound here at the very beginning because it's silent. We don't know what that is. So let's start with the first sound that actually makes the sound. O again, and then ng. There's our ng. Okay, what letter is our silent letter in this case? It is a W. All right, next word. We have the word cloth. Okay, so we have k, ol, ah, and then at the end, 2-letter sound. K, ol, ah. Thumb sound at the very end. K. It's not K, but a C. Ol, ah, and then at the very end. Cloth. All right, next one, problem. So we have pra, right? Our first syllable. So let's separate them into the 2 syllables. Okay, so we're going to draw that line to differentiate between the 2. So we have, make it yellow. Pra, p, ah, each one sound. And then bul, b, ul, Okay, each one sound again. So let's spell this first syllable. Pra, p, ah, p. There's a lip popper, so we have to make that line with our lip before. Oh, why is it doing that? That is not what I wanted. Sorry. So we have, it's a lip popper, so we make a line with our lip before it pops, just so our kids that struggle with differentiating between B's and D's and P's and Q's, we make a line with our lip before it pops. P. There's the pop. Ah. And then we have blem. There's another lip popper. We make a line with our lip. So there's the line, and then it pops. B. Ol, problem. All right, next one. Bot, tom. Okay, bot, tom. So our first sound, bot, b, ah, t. And then tom, t, ah, one, bottom. So bot, lip popper again, we make that line, and then it pops, b, ah, t, and then t, ah, bot, tom, bottom. All right. Next word is whole, right? Tricky. You know what? This could have gone into the irregulars, but it is a long vowel sound because we usually know this as a w sound at the very beginning as a digraph. That is a 2-letter w sound. Okay, so remember, how do we spell that 2-letter w sound? And then o, silent, right? O. So 2-letter w sound. How do you spell that? W-H, and then O, with a silent E at the very end. Excellent. Our next word is a two-syllable word. Okay, we're going to separate it by that squiggly line. And we have the word X. X. Each one sound. And then plode. P, L, O, D. So one, silent. So let's spell that first syllable, X. X. So even though you're hearing the letter name X, X is two sounds. X. Make sure you separate those two sounds, you guys. All right, and then plode. P, lip popper. So we make that line, and then it pops. O, O, D. The D does not pop first, right? We don't make a line with our lip. And then a silent E. Plode. Right? That E jumps over to make the O say its name. Next one, we have the word October. Sorry. Trying to get this erased. October. So this is actually a three-syllable word. So we have which is to, o, and then How do we do that spelling at the very end of a word? Okay. So we have and that's a capital. Why is this a capital? Because it is the name of a month, right? So to, o, b. So it's going to be a line, and then it pops our sound at the end of a word. Ooh, er, always. Always, always, always. Er is always at the end for our R controlled sound. October. Next one, smoky. Smoky. Two syllables. Okay, so we got to still put back that syllable line, right, to notate it between the two. And we have smo, o. And then e, 1. So let's spell our first sound. Smo, o, s, o, right? And then e. K is going to be a K. And because if we put a C there to be the C sound, that should actually, a C makes an S when it has a Y after it. Oh, I gave it away. Okay, because we have an E sound that's right, we have an E sound that's right here. What letter makes the E sound at the very end of a word? And yes, it is a Y that I already gave away. Apologies, you guys, but that's what it is. All right, next one. Our next word is coach. All right, we have O, two vowels go walking right there, and then ch at the very end. A singular sound made up by two letters. K, O, ch. So we have k. C-O. It's not what letter saying its name. O is saying its name, right? So it's got to come first. It is not an E. So what is the other O spelling for two vowels go walking? O, A, and then ch, C-H, coach. Next word, we have the word throat. So we have that digraph at the very beginning. O, T. So 2, 1, 2, 1. Right here is our two vowels go walking. Okay, and it does not have an E in it. So don't put an E for this one. So we have O, T. Let's break it down. It's our thumb sound. How do we spell that? T-H. R, O. Okay, so O needs to go first because O is saying its name. right? And the other spelling that does not have an E is an A, and then o, t, t. There's a T at the very end. Throat. Last one of the two vowels go walking with the non-E sound. We have t, o, s, t, t, o, s, t. Okay, I've already reminded you there is no E in this one, so don't do that. So it's going to be t, o, o-a, s, t, toast. Okay? And our last word will be the word foe. This one is not with an A this time. It is a two vowels go walking. So how do we do the other O spelling? F, O. Okay? F, O, foe. All right, so that first word, or first sound is a F, F, O. O says its name, and then an E. Right? All right, so next word, we are getting into our regular spellings. So we're going to say copy. Okay? Copy. So k, o, p, e. It is not a letter E, right? At the very end. What letter makes the E sound at the end of a word, but is not E? If you said Y, great job. So let's spell copy. K, O, P, E. Copy for copy. All right. Now let's get into our word control. Well, we're going to break this down into two syllables, con, right, and troll. Or we'll say troll. That's okay. Con, k, a, con, troll, t, a, ol, t, o, ol. That's how we'll do it instead, not ah. So k, a, con for that first syllable. Let's spell it. K, a, con, troll, ch, ch. It makes that ch a ch sound. It is not a ch. Turl, turl, t, o, ol. Con, turl. Good. Next word. All right. Next, we have the word shown. Sh, o, Okay, shown. This is not a two vowels go walking. So if it's not the two vowels go walking, it's the one that says the ow sound right there. So let's spell this out. Sh, o, n. So sh, s, h, o, which makes the ow sound. Right? If it's making the ow sound, how do we spell that? O, w, and then n at the very end. N. Shown. Okay. Next, we have the word bowl. Okay, b, o, ol. It is not a two vowels go walking O sound. We just went over this, so how do we do that one? So b, making a line with our lip to not confuse it with a D, but a b, b. Make that line, and then it pops. B, O, O, W, and then ol, bowl, L. Last word, donut. What is your favorite donut? Can you tell me that? My favorite donut. My favorite donut, I will let you know afterwards. But what is your favorite donut? That's what I want to know. Okay, so we have the word donut. D-O. This is going to be a four-letter O sound. Ugh. Stinker. And then we have our syllable right here that separates it between the word nut. T. Okay, dough. D. This does not pop, so it's going to be here. The bubble comes first, and then our line, and then O. This one is a stinker. Oughh. We just have to remember it. And then nut. T. Donut. All right. So those are our words for this week. Let's review our grade 4 spelling words. So we had 3 different categories: our short vowel words, our long vowel words, and then some irregular words. So 3 different categories. Most of them ended up being in the short or the long vowel category. But there was a good amount in the short vowels and irregulars as well. So for the short vowel, we had strong, wrong, cloth, problem, bottom. In our long vowels, we had whole, explode, October, smoky, coach, throat, toast, and foe. And then in our irregulars, we had copy, control, shown, bowl, and donut. Donut. If you can think of your favorite donut, I want you to put it down in there, right? My favorite donut, let's see. I really love Randy's Donuts. I think they got one of the best ones. Is that there's this phyllo donut that they have over there. It's kind of square shape, and it has different layers when they put it in the fryer. Oh my gosh, that thing is fantastic. Anyways, oh, and malasadas from Hawaii. So if you're going to Hawaii and coming back, bring me some malasadas. If not, I'll take them from Randy's in LA. Mahalos, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next episode.